Hello, Celinde Shoenmaker and Rob Houchen, and welcome to West End Best Friend. How are you guys doing today?
Yes.
Very good.
Good, thank you.
It's early, but we're in London city centre, and that is like joyous.
What a dream, what a privilege.
It's been a long time that we've been here.
What's it been like for you guys being back in a rehearsal space?
Weird,
Super weird.
but
and
really cool.
Incredible.
We feel lucky.
So lucky that we get to do this. I realize I missed it, but just like I have this whole new appreciation for just working and doing what we love, really, while we started.
And like my brain was like, whoa. It was like, I haven't been tested like this for a while, which is cool, you know.
Yeah.
I like to think it is a muscle after all, so you know, I needed to take it to the gym, and this is it.
Yeah, we are working out our Sondeim muscle every day.
Well, absolutely. If you're going to come back to a show, a Sondeim show is going to do that for you. For everyone who doesn't know, what's Marry Me a Little about?
I'll let you take the lead because you're English, native speaker.
Ah, what an excuse. I say yours is probably better than mine. Well, Marry Me a Little is obviously a review of Sondeim's songs that he's cut from other shows, apart from Marry Me a Little itself. Admittedly, I didn't know most of the songs when we came to learn it, which was quite good because I had like a fresh ear on it. And basically, it's up to you, I guess, what you do with the narrative of this show, whether you like string it together and try and make a narrative or just do it as a review. We are doing it in the setting of two separate apartments of a couple that you'll see at the start of the show have just broken up. We use the songs to follow through their reaction to this breakup individually and how they look for happiness, how they look at their life and look at their reaction themselves. It's non-stop singing. That's also another muscle that we've been training.
Yeah, I remember we did a first like kind of run through yesterday, and I was standing on the side of the stage looking at Rob, and he's so insanely brilliant and just so amazing to watch. And I was watching it, and I was like, oh God, it's me again.
Yeah, literally. Like,
I was like, oh God, I'm singing again.
Yeah, don't take a break. Yeah.
So it's a real like we have to go in this show, but at the same time, I think with the narrative that we're trying to tell, also, it really gives us a lot of freedom, which is also, you know, not something that happens all the time.
No.
So we really feel like we're making it together, which we have to, because otherwise, if this show doesn't work, and also there's no distractions, there's no set changes, there's no, you know, it's all up to us to make it work. So the only thing that we've really incorporated is the tech aspect, which is interesting that we're now even doing this interview over Zoom, because it's taken over our life. So lots of these relationships are over the phone and are over a computer. So, and are the breakup can be a very singular experience, you know, especially now someone decides to do it over text. So, you know, incorporating all these things. And I think right now it really hits home because we are in a pandemic and we're alone a lot. So it's a real therapeutic exercise for us.
Speaking of, you said it's obviously a workout because it's completely sung through. It's just the two of you. And it's straight through, isn't it? There's no interval. Have either of you done anything this extreme before, like vocally, when you're just singing the whole way through?
We both done Les Mis, and that's
sung through. But then there's a lot of you get Les Mis, like I get a massive break the whole second act. This is for me like the most. I did Love Story, but we put a break in there, even though that wasn't really necessary. I've never done like a home run like this, but I do really love that.
Yeah.
I really love.
You get on. We keep describing it as a train because you get on and then you're like on it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. As soon as it starts, that's it. You're on it.
But if you forget if you miss one word, and then you're off the train, it's really hard to get back on the train. So you're like, because it's going.
But and even when you're sitting waiting while the other one's singing their song, you're like, in 2 minutes it's my song. So it's like, you know, you're never really off the train.
No, I know.
I've not really done like things like this, but we've done concerts and stuff. And I remember when I was at drama school, I did like God's Spell, and we were on stage for the whole thing. It's very draining being on stage for the whole thing. But like I say, we do leave a couple of times to have a little Rob or Celinde moment in the wings where you go,
yeah. Literally 1 second and then you're back on.
Yeah. I like it.
I like it like this, and also it really makes you feel like you are the driver of the show.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, you're in shows and you can have a very important, you know, moment, but this is really, we really have it in our fingers, which also gives yourself a huge responsibility.
I don't like having time to think.
What can people expect when they come to the barn and when they come to see your production of Marry Me a Little? How do you think people are going to react?
A COVID-safe environment.
A COVID-safe environment, and also live theater. Just, you know, that in itself is just going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
And I think I hope that it's going to be that it's going to be connecting to the audience more than I think.
Relatable. Yeah.
Even more now with the pandemic and everything. We're
So-
not mentioning it. That's not. But it's very, like we say, 2 people in apartments. That's what it's been like for everyone for a long time. So I feel like they can expect, you know, gorgeous kind of monologues with Sondheim driven.
It's short and sweet, and like not always sweet in content, but it's really varied. There's a lot of different moments because of the fact that it's a lot of songs pieced together, and we hopefully will give them some, I don't know, joy for their ears a little bit as well. And it's just Arlene on piano, so it's very intimate. It's just us two and her. So
Hopefully you'll be moved if we do our job well, and if we've not unlearned what we can do. You'll be moved and you'll laugh, and it will just be a joyous, you know, intimate experience.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love that. And finally, what's it been like working with the barn? Because they've been such an incredible driving force for promotion and keeping this whole industry going, and everyone as employed as much as they can through this whole situation we've been in for what feels like forever. What's it like working with these guys?
It's great. I've always heard great things about the barn. I've had a lot of friends who've worked with them, and like you say, you know how obviously we've been, the only reference we've had is social media really, and like into knowing what the hell's going on in the world and in theatre. And I've seen them a lot keeping the theatre flame alive, and I'm really appreciative of that. So I'm even more appreciative to be a part of it.
Yeah, me too. Like exactly what Rob says. I think it's been amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to more things. And
in a beautiful area of the world.
We're lucky because, you know, I mean, I would go on a holiday with you to the Cotswolds. That's how you say it, right?
I regret saying that.
I would actually do that without even the show attached. So the fact that we can do, like,
it's a working holiday.
It's a working holiday for us both.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming and having a quick chat. I know you're
Thank
busy.
you so much.
But take care. We're coming to see the show soon, and we can't wait. So
let us know when you're coming.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.